we've got here is failure to communicate.
Hello, this is For the Love of Movies, and today we're going to review the Blair Witch Project. There it is. Good artwork on the front cover there. Got the eerie trees in the background. Got the epic moment from the movie there where she's looking at the camera, just like sort of apologising to her mother and stuff there. On the back, like an eerie back there. Now, when I first watched the Blair Witch Project, I actually thought it was real found footage. But it is just a movie. It is from 1999. It stars Heather, Josh and Mike. They actually used their own names, which is why I guess that I thought that it was an actual real movie. And I remember watching it and actually ran home that night away through just fear. It's at the Maryland Blackwoods. So first they go to the town, which is Burkittsville town. And one of the first shots is they're in the graveyard and they are looking at all the graves, and most of them are little children, which is going on to about the Blair Witch killing kids in the woods and getting some flies around us there. And then that's when they go and they find like the story of the 7 kids. And the story of the 7 kids is that supposedly when she took one kid down to the basement, they made that kid stand in the corner. When that kid was standing in the corner, like looking at the wall, the Blair Witch would kill the other kid and then kill the kid in the corner. So when it moves on from the gravestones, it goes into the town and they start asking the town folk about if they believe in the myth of the Blair Witch. So when they first go into the woods, they're looking for a place called Coffin Rock. Coffin Rock is a place where they used to do like torturing people and killing people. Well, the witches, according to the crowd. And this place here where I'm at is the bottom of the Gill Bridge. And this is supposed to be like an eerie place, bit of a cursed place. A lot of people have died here. And if you look, we've got a rock down there. Could that be something like Coffin Rock? Don't know. Could torture and sacrifice have been done there? Who knows? So when they were in the town, they were talking to someone called Mary Brown, who said she had a run-in with a witch and that she had like fur all over and stuff. But she also mentioned about like piles of rocks for each body that they found or something. So we'll just head. Well, that's creepy. Look at that. How creepy is that? We'll keep going. Like I say, she was telling them about the piles of rocks. And then they end up finding some. That first night after they camp out in the woods, they wake up and there's 3 piles of rocks outside of the tent. It's starting to rain now. Apparently there's a big storm coming, which makes this a little bit more creepy. But we'll continue on with the story. So this movie was shot mostly with camcorder, which is why I'm just walking around like this, because this is kind of like what the movie's like. After camping out for about 3 nights, they realise that they're lost. And that's when they lose the map. Because I think it's Josh kicks the map away into the river. So they lost the map, and all they're doing is following south on the compass. When they're following south on the compass, they end up getting back to the same place that they were, even though they were heading south all day. While Heather, Mike and Josh are walking around, they come into an open, and in the open is these like creepy sort of witchcraft sticks, and they're where the sticks are, like they look like little people, so you sort of see that there's been like witchcraft and torture. And what the hell is that? What? Well, that's me creeped out. So Heather decides to take loads of photos and videos of all these sticks that are hanging there. And Josh and Mike are just telling her, like, you've got enough photos, let's go, just let's go. So they all decide to camp out for what's going to be the last night. And when they're camping out, they decide to take turns in just having a look out this time, so they're not all falling asleep and things aren't happening, they're not hearing voices anymore. When they wake up, Josh disappeared, he's gone. They don't know where he is. They're hanging around, they don't know what to do. They decide just to pack up. So when they're packing up, outside the tent there was some sticks there, all wrapped in what looks like was Josh's clothes. When Heather opens it up, it's like loads of twigs stuck together. When she opens it up, she finds like another bit of cloth inside. Inside that bit of cloth was like blood and what looked like some teeth or bone and guts, and I think that's when they decide that they've just got to get out of there. In the final scene of the movie, they come across what's like an abandoned house, and they think that they hear Josh upstairs in the house, so they go running upstairs. This abandoned derelict house, obviously no one lives there, and when they get upstairs then they think they hear him downstairs, so they go running down to the basement. And so when they get down into the basement, Mikey just like drops, hits the floor, and then Heather comes in. When Heather comes in, she sees Mikey just standing there in the corner, and then Heather drops, and that's when it ends. And like I say, it was just a found footage film, but I mean, Consett itself, it's got its own like things. Oof. For instance, there it's got the Grey Lady. It's supposed to be like a ghost down at the sawmill down Shotley Bridge. But guess what it is creepy is supposedly they used to hang witches where the YMCA used to be. I mean, many years ago, of course, like. But
like an angel on your shoulder, see? And if you ever get hurt and you feel that you're going down, this little angel is going to whisper in your ear. He's going to say, "Get up, you son of a bitch! Because Mickey loves you."